Basquiat Live 2.0, you already know. Back at you with another video. Subscribe now, like now, share now, send it off now. I want to do, this is like a little, this little special video, just something that's been ringing in my mind probably for like a couple of years and stuff like that. It's really for like more of like the atheist believers and the scientists and astrologers and people who in astrology. And so I would like to I say this video is just more of I could just call it the start of creation and the common sense of creation, and how our Most High, the God of Israel, deal with creation. So let's talk about creation, and let's talk about, because I know a lot of people is into the form of creation of evolution and what evolution did and where we came from and animals that we came from. Now, Basquiat Live 2.0, subscribe now, like now, share now. I have to just get that out the way. Really no smoking right now, but I do deal with the screens. And I got some right now, and I could do as you did, but I'm not. That's another video I'll talk about the cannabis and what it really is and how it really is a helpful herbal essence to us. But the form of creation that people always say God this and gods of this, gods of that, gods of this, gods of that we came from monkeys and all this type of bullshit and malarkey. A lot of bunch of bullshit and malarkey that we came from animals and millions of years ago that we descended from different types of species and animals and we came into a full being of a whole different species and blood type, skin type, DNA type, lineages type, education, that we just became the most supreme beings on the earth through these animals or through certain animals or through certain research that I say that is a bunch of bullshit and is a bunch of malarkey. So follow me. Even when you deal with the book of Genesis of creation, of genealogy, of the beginning of man really came from, and where the beginning of species and animals and things like that really came from. I'm not disputing that probably were animals before the Bible, probably was, you know what I'm saying, people and all that. And even with the Most High talk about Adam, he said Adam, talking about a group of people, talk about a nation of people. But did the Most High just see Adam as a man in his eyes? Did the Most High just see Adam as a man in his eyes? That's another video though. But man, welcome to Basquiat 2.0. Basquiat Live 2.0, welcome. But the form of creation, man. Like, people and scientists, bloggers, the whole scholarship community and the community out here of consciousness that deals with astrology and science and moleculars and things like that. But yeah, we know you could probably give us some artifacts and different things of lies that you could show us of different cells and how revolution really started with different species of coming to another species or to another human lord or somebody, or just a human. Like, so let me just get straight to the point that we don't come from monkeys, we don't come from apes, we don't come from anything of the monkey family. We are not monkeys. So just let's throw that out the way. And books will show you that we're not. Common sense will show you that we're not. Science will show you that we're not. the species of a science, the species of the cells of our blood cells, of our lineage, and what we know and what we bestow will show you that we not. In this everyday life and this common sense period, I feel like if people really just dealt with more of common sense than malarkey and all bullshit that you just hear and see. Just think in your mind, do you think you really come from a monkey? Do you really think you come from a gorilla? Like, in your mind, do you think that? Because my thing is, if ever revolution started with a monkey, why monkeys don't talk? Why are they not of high intelligence? Why they are not even in the 10th level or stage of the food chain? Why they are not in the top of the food chain? Why they are not creating things and ideas and creation? So that what the video really about is. That what the video really is about. Is about creation. Egyptology people and different scholarship of lessons of people want to say, they always talk about the sun and Ra, the sun, that the sun give us all this energy and all this power and give us all this spiritual and healing and enlightenment. Look, the Most High only made the sun to be the sun. It made you to be you, just like in that instant. It made an ant to be an ant. It made an elephant to be an elephant. So even through this creation, the creation of man, the creation of life, the creation of this universe, even when you speak about that, let's speak about the creation. Let's speak about the creation of an ant. Let's speak about the creation of a man. Let's speak about the creation of an elephant, the sun, the moon, and the stars. Everything that's in our solar system. Who made it? Now, it's people think that we came from monkeys and the black woman is God and all these theories of malarkey and all these theories of non-facts, nothing been proven, nothing been shown. And what people say, oh, the white man ain't gonna show you that the white man really don't know nothing. The white man only know what he stole. And the history and the history and the education and all the blood that already been shared to keep the knowledge pure and keep the knowledge in its form of what's going on, of mandated laws. Why you can't kill in Egypt? Why you can't kill in Israel? Why you can't kill in Arabia and Brazil and the States and so on? Why you can't kill? Still are doing none of the abominations of our Bible. That is a Hebrew Bible and it's not the Bible of the white man. So I'm just really trying to debunk the white man theories with things. And some scientists don't even deal with biblical scholarship, or they don't even deal with nothing to do with spirituality. They deal with logic and facts. And things that they found with logic and fact, we have to understand, where did that stem from? Where did that creation stem from? They talk about the sun and the energy and the nutrients and the vitamins and everything that the sun do for the earth to keep it going and keep things growing and keep us in lightness of healthiness and and light. But the Most High is really saying He made the sun just for that, to give us light, to give us this energy, to give us this vitamins and this healthiness in the way of life, food in the way. That the sun give all life to earth. He give all the energy and the nutrients to the earth if it's wasn't for the sun. Same thing with the moon. That the moonlight gives nutrients and energy to the earth. That it keep the earth healthy. It keep the earth healthy. It keep the earth going. So these false prophets and these false teachers will tell you, okay, doctrine this and doctrine that, this and that and this and that on every level of a doctrine, or every level of what to pray to or what to worship. We know it's only one power. There's only one power on earth, and there's only one power of creation that created us, that created the moon, the stars, the heaven, and everything that you see around us. I want you. This is one of my first shows, National Geographic. If y'all can see it that much, I don't know. Let's talk about creation. Who created the sun? Who created the moon? Who created the waters? Who created these animals? How do they think like this? How do they act like this? Why do they act like this in their natural form? Just like their ancestors did 15 million years ago, right?
Lurking off the remote Patagonian beach are the most spectacular amphibious dolphins of all. Every year between February and March, baby sea lions frolic. Clumsy swimmers, unaware of the threat that lurks offshore.
Who created them? How do they know how to do these things? How do they know what's safe and what not safe? What's to eat and what not to eat? Who created these animals? Who created humanity? Who created the sun? Who is the main creator? Don't give me Ra. Don't give me Osiris. Don't give me all these guys that y'all lie about. Who is the main creator of life and the origin of the world?
Basically, the size of a bus. Dangerous enough underwater, this pod has learned to hunt in a whole new domain, on the shore. A deep channel lies just off this beach.
Who? This has never been said, I guess, or it's never been
undetected and deliberately strand themselves for just long enough to
Who created this animal? What God is the God of this animal? Y'all Egyptologies and all y'all great scholarships, I guess y'all say it's gods of all these animals. Who created this animal? I want to know how it was created, who created it, why was it created for that reason, how do it know things that it know, why do it got a brain, why do it have intelligence?
The biggest dolphins in the world are the ultimate champions in the battle between the elements, kings of the Crimson Tide.
Who created these animals? Who created them?
Many different forms, beaches, riverbanks, and frozen ice. Each is home to different dramas and conflicts.
Each is home.
The balance of power shifts between the elements.
Only
the toughest and most adaptable will survive. This war of the worlds.
The war of the worlds. The war of the worlds. My bad, y'all heard the tips. But who created these things? Who created these animals? Who created? Look. Who created them? And it's about power, it's about the game, it's about survival. Who created that order of life?